Get your hands off the gun!
My hands out.
Put your hands on the steering wheel!
Look, you see
Put your hands on the steering wheel!
Dramatic dashcam video shows tense moments after Somerville police stopped a man suspected of driving under the influence. An officer actually stopped James Holman on East Richardson Avenue Wednesday for speeding and changing lanes improperly. The officer said Holman appeared to be intoxicated and would not listen to commands. The officer asked if he had a gun, and Holman started reaching for the center console. Officers later found an unloaded handgun inside. Now, the tension continued once officers detained Holman and put him in the back of the patrol car. That's when officers say he started yelling at them and got a little violent in the back seat, started kicking the doors, damaging them even to the point that they wouldn't close properly. Police later charged him with DUI, open container, and resisting arrest, and he also has a pending warrant for this, the damage to the police car.
Live 5 News starts now with breaking news.
And that breaking news out of North Charleston, where crews are responding to 2 fires, both within 5 miles of one another.
We want to start with Alyssa Holmes on O'Hare Avenue, just off St. John's Avenue, where firefighters are on the scene of a fire at an apartment complex.
I will win South Carolina.
The establishment, in case you haven't noticed, they're getting very nervous.
If you want somebody who has the resources to beat Trump, that's me.
This Saturday, it is up to you.
I know you, and I will fight for you.
I'm ready to go toe-to-toe with this president.
We stand strong.
The world is watching South Carolina.
And the polls have just closed here in South Carolina for the Democratic primary.
And right now, candidates are waiting to see if they got your vote.
We have crews stretched out tonight all across the state covering each of the candidates as those results come in.
Now, from the Low Country's news leader, this is Live 5 News.
It is the Battle of the Tigers in the Big Easy. The college football national championship game kicks off right there in the Superdome in the next hour.
Justin Beagle here with us now, and Clemson looking to win its second national championship in a row.
Second in a row, third under Dabo Swinney, and fourth all time. It could be a big night for the Tigers down in Louisiana. And of course, we have team coverage tonight down in the Big Easy. We have Kevin Bilodeau, who was on the sideline, as well as Abby O'Brien, who's been chatting with fans all day leading up to this big game. We're going to start with Kevin, who was on the sideline. Kevin, what can we expect to see tonight?
Now at 6, much of the Low Country under a hurricane warning as Hurricane Dorian inches closer to the southern coast.
We have team coverage across the Low Country in Charleston, North Charleston, even in Georgetown, and at the State Emergency Operations Center in the Midlands.
We want to start first with our chief meteorologist, Bill Walsh. And Bill, you just got an update on Dorian within the last hour. What can we expect from this storm?
Well, we're going to definitely expect impacts, Ann McGill. We're talking about a slight left of the shift to the of the track, brings it a little bit closer to the South Carolina coast, but really as close as it's going to get. The impact's going to be tropical storm or hurricane force winds.
Keep moving in this world. Don't make any excuses. Don't take any excuses.
And that's exactly what Governor McMaster wants North Charleston Police Chief Reggie Burgess to do. He wants him to keep on moving.
Move right to the State Department of Public Safety. We got Governor Henry McMaster's letter selecting Burgess as the department's next director. The news comes a day after current director Leroy Smith said he would leave when his term ends next year.
Burgess has served within the North Charleston PD for 30 years and is the city's 9th police chief.
He took over the department a month after former officer Michael Slager pled guilty in the shooting death of Walter Scott during a traffic stop back in 2015.
New at 6, state health officials say the 13 people they are monitoring for coronavirus are not showing any symptoms at this time.
But one health official says with confirmed cases in neighboring states like Georgia and North Carolina, a case in South Carolina, she says, is probably going to happen sooner or later.
Health officials say the people they are monitoring have either traveled to a location impacted by the virus or they came into contact with someone who has it. Those 13 people are currently under home quarantine.
We know you have a lot of concerns about the coronavirus, so a team of doctors here at our Live 5 studios ready to answer your questions.
We have also reached out to school districts to see how they are keeping your children safe. Rob Wade talked to many of the spokespersons today and says they say their top priority is cleaning.